first immobilization is the 100 kilos. Okay? You want to put your sternum right on top of his sternum. Okay? You want to be perfectly perpendicular, no little angles. Okay? Perfectly perpendicular like a cross. Arm deep around the neck. Hold the fabric as far on his shoulder as possible so you can have a lot of shoulder pressure into your opponent's neck. The other hand holds the closest knee to you. Okay? Hold the fabric by the side of his knee. Your hip must be low to the ground. Your legs needs to be equally wide open. Toes pointing out to the side. From the 100 kilos, I will shift my base towards the dismounted position. Okay? The dismounted, you need to have your hip point towards your opponent's feet. Like this. This is the dismounted. Every time you're on the dismounted, you actually squeeze the guy's neck a little bit more. From the dismounted, I will go to the mounted. I will pull his knee a little bit, bring my knee on his hip bone, and squeeze his waistline with my knee on the pass. When I can't hold anymore, I let it go, and I achieve my mounted, immediately bringing my knees up towards his armpit, sprawling my arm to the side, keeping a lot of shoulder pressure onto his neck. This is a really tight, solid, high mount. You let it go. In this position, you can do a million attacks. Okay? But right now we're drilling. I want to dismount to the opposite side now. Hand deep around the neck. Hold the fabric on the shoulder. Shoulder pressure. Sprawl the arm. Lower your head. Drop the leg towards the side you want to dismount. Okay? Keep your knee on the ground. From here, you're going to go to the dismounted once again, throwing this leg all the way as far out there as possible, immediately holding the closest knee. Okay? Make sure your base is wide open, your legs are straight. A lot of shoulder pressure on the dismounted. From dismounted, you go back to the 100 kilos. Once again, shift your legs base, going back to the 100 kilos. From the 100 kilos, you will go to the Kazagatame. You're going to leave the hand that is holding the knee, come under his armpit and pull his shoulder down, okay? Raising the opposite side shoulder, which facilitates the grip behind the triceps and elbow. You need to pull his arm up and tuck under your armpit. From here, then I will shift my legs base to the Kazagatame base, which is here. Once again, I keep the foot that is closer to his head where it is and slide the other leg under and forward, sliding my rib cage high under his armpit. Keep your head low. This is the Kazagatame. From the Kazagatame, I will move to the north-south. I will kick this leg and wrap his arm with my body. At the same time, I'm pulling his shoulder and going with my arm under his shoulder to grab the belt. If it's the sparring, I'm going to keep his arm there. But for training purpose, I'm going to let his arm go. As soon as I do, I drop my belly on his face and immediately go with the other arm under the other side shoulder, holding the belt too. I want to be perfectly aligned with his body. I want to have my belly button, my stomach smashing his face. Okay? The legs and the hip must be just like the 100 kilos. Hip low to the ground, legs equally wide open. From the north-south, I want to go back to the 100 kilos. To facilitate that movement, I will shift my base once more without moving away from where I am, keeping my weight on his face. From here, I will immediately go to 100 kilos. Immediately change the hand around the neck, grab this fabric on his shoulder, shoulder pressure, as the other hand is grabbing the closest knee. This is the drill in real time.